Hello Digidestins, this is Kyle D, better known as Ridemyavatar, and today we're going to show off some budget deck profiles for BT-5. We got one deck right now, we're working on red, so we're going to do some series of budget decks leading up to set 5, and then we'll do the 5 amazing deck series, you know, all that fun stuff. So again, unless you want separate decks and did you visualize, I will just be doing this kind of stuff where I'm going to do the budgets as a separate video and then 5 amazing decks as the amazing decks you can check out, and then we'll dive from there. So guys, without further ado, let's dive right in and let's talk about Wargreymon on a budget. So again, yes, you're gonna all say, what about, why is Omnimon there? That card's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be like $50. And I'm gonna say he's gonna end up 15 at a point, and he's gonna be easily pulled because again, he has 4 alternate arts in this set. So again, definitely really nice. So the winning images of this deck is this card here. So when Digivolving, if this Digimon has a card with Greymon in its name other than Doro, Burning, Deku Doro Greymon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker. So really nice because being able to remove a blocker when Digivolving can mean that we can get in with the pokes with Greymon getting the extra security. Yes, he doesn't have extra power, but that's fine because we do have Advance Omnimon. So when Digivolving Advance, when Digivolving unspend this Digimon. So all turns, if your opponent's effects would delete this Digimon or return it to the owner's hand or deck, you may prevent this card from leaving by leaving play by trashing a level 6 Digimon card from its Digievolution sources. So being able to have Wargreymon underneath it after removing the blocker, then Digivolving into Omnimon, advance, swing in, unless you already swung in with Wargreymon and it survived, took out 2 security, then Digivolve again on it with advanced Omnimon, triggering the restand swing ability, which is really nice. Being able to pass the turn, take out 4 security is just really wombo combo. Next, let's talk about it. So first off, we have Coromon. So if your Digimon that contains Greymon or Omnimon, trigger, draw a card. Sadly, it does not trigger anything else. You can play whoever you want as your 5th egg, but Coromon's just too good not to be playing out of at 4. So Augment's here, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, add a tamer from among them to your hand, put the rest at the bottom. So we're hoping to hit Marcus and Nukimi. Nikoi? I'm never going to pronounce that name. I haven't heard it yet. So Agumon that has the Digiburst to trash, return it to hand because we do have 2 Digimon that Digiburst. So being able to recycle it is just super important. Then we have Agumon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add a Digimon with Greymon in its name, or add one Digimon card with Omnimon in its name among them to your hand, place the remaining at the bottom of the deck in any order. Just a quick reminder for people that don't know the ruling on this. If you reveal an Omnimon, you get to add the Omnimon, you don't have to worry about getting the Greymon, but if you reveal a Greymon, you don't have to worry about getting the Omnimon, but if you get both, you get to add both to hand. So again, just a little warning. Agumon for the 1000 DP power boost. Then we have a Gunimon to be digivolved on top of one of our Marcuses, just push for that final game push that we need. Then we have Greymon, so when Digivolving, if you Digivolved if this Digimon has Agumon in its Digievolution card, gain 1 memory. So really nice to be able to play the Agumon on the Coromon, Digivolve into Greymon for 1 memory cost is really nice. While this Digimon is Greymon or Omnimon in his name, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. A little nice power boost that we kind of needed. Coromon is our 1 cost evolution blocker. Playing 2, not bad. I think having cheaper blockers is just really nice. We have Greymon in here for the security swings. Again, trial deck card pickup. If you can find the trial deck, if you have it laying around, most people have this. It's a cheap card. Lavagrita is because it's an 8K, 2 cost evolution. 8Ks are just really nice in this format. Then we have Rise Greymon. This Digimon's treated as yellow. We don't really care about anything else but that. You may play a red or yellow tamer card with a play cost 4 or less from your hand without paying its memory cost. Really nice because you can play your Marcus for free. If you have a tamer in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP. There we go. Then we have Victory Greymon. So Digivolving, at least being able to take out an ultimate stack is really nice, which we kind of want to do. Next, let's talk about the new card, Transcendent Sword. Transcendent Sword is delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 11,000 DP or less. And if you have a Digimon with Greymon or Omnimon's name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP or less instead. Really nice option. It's not going to be expensive like Gaia Force, I think, because it is an uncommon. It is really cheap to get, and won't be surprised if this becomes a card, a reprinted card with a foil arting. Just saying, be careful, watch this card be one. Again, I like Transcendent Sword. It's just really good because most Digimon are 11, or you can delete a Mega if you have Greymon for 1 less memory, and being able to use 4 memory to give your opponent 3 is really good. Just sometimes giving them 8 is just a little too much. Marcus, if 2 or less memory, set your memory to 3. When your Digimon with Greymon in its name attacks, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. Really nice skill, really good, powerful skill. Now we have Nakami Shirami. So you may play 1 Agumon or Gabumon from your hand without paying its memory cost. Really like that because it has a 2-for-1 special, and I like when we get to play a free Digimon. When Digivolving one of your Digimon into a card in your hand with Greymon, Coromon, or Omnimon as the main, you may suspend this tamer to reduce the memory cost of Digievolution by 1. So you can kind of tell we could play her, have the Agumon sit for a turn, then Digivolve for this Greymon. So then it Digivolves 1 less because the Agumon the Greymon triggers, bringing it down. You gain 1 memory off of it, so it is 2. But then Nokomi says I will be reducing it to 1, and then that free memory gain basically makes it 0. So again, this 2-card combo here, really nice because it's a free evolution in the champion line, which is really nuts in red, and just being able to then Digivolve into, let's say, Rise Greymon for that 3 memory that your opponent only gave you 1 for, giving them 2. It's really nice because, again, sometimes just that free memory is just all you need. Again, so let's talk about some really nice cards we get. So another splashable card you could play are Geo Greymon, because delete one of your opponents with 4,000 DP, just to speed up the getting that rookie back to hand and just going. But again, you don't want to lose Coromon. Forgemon's really nice if you want to play it. That card we already have. Metal Greymon's really nice against Rookie Rush, and sometimes putting pressure on if you don't want to play a certain card. You can definitely do that. Volcandramon is really nice to get that extra security, like I mentioned. Being able to swing in with Greymon and then just poke in just to get that extra 2 damage and then Digivolving onto an advance. Omnimon being able to unsuspend himself, then swing again, taking out a bunch of security on his way out. Really good. Ultramon is security +1, while this Digimon has a card in his name with hybrid or a red tamer. Again, I don't know how you don't get a tamer in there if you didn't Digivolve onto a hybrid, because he doesn't Digivolve on himself. This Wargreymon, if you see heavy security control decks, definitely play this Wargreymon. I definitely recommend it. Volcariamon is a really nice budget option to deal with Rookie Rush, because being able to delete one of your opponent's 4,000 or less DP when Digivolving and then when attacking is really nice. It's really only suggested because you can do that without having to give up dropping a Volcandramon, pretending to wipe the board, and then they just build the wide board again, and then you have to Alt S to hopefully clear that wide board. It just makes no sense. Just use Volcarian. Blitz Greymon is piercing, and when Digivolving triggered, Digivolve 2 on your opponent's Digimon. Again, just a really nice, fun budget option. It's still Greymon. Giant Greymon's really nice. If our red tamer is suspended, it gains minus 2,000. Gets an extra security attack. Really nice. Omnimon's in here for the fact of the matter is Omnimon is still good. Again, he's overly priced. Alter S is Alter S. Gaia Force is in here because Gaia Force is still good, and they need to change that price. And then we could play this as an option to shut off Rookie Rush if you think Rookie Rush is going to be too much of a problem in your meta. So definitely pick that up. And again, other cards that might really make you want to say, oh, that might be a good pickup. We could play Wargreymon. Let's go over it. So you could definitely play Yellow Wargreymon, which I do recommend if you think you don't want to play, what's his name? Oh, good. Victory Greymon. If you don't want to play him, you play this card if you have it. Again, it didn't follow the budget guide, so again, very optimal choices. There are a bunch more other cards that you could definitely play, but again, pick and choose your battles. Remember, guys, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.